Welcome everybody, Nanka here, and it's time for another episode of Souldin Shorts.
Oh, well, that's loading up quickly. Welcome everyone! Souldin and the Grin Brothers here, and it's time for something that's kind of a Souldin short start, except you may notice that I've made it a bit longer than it actually is. And this is being titled as a kickoff video, because this is a Kickstarter related game. Admittedly, why they didn't do this with the other Kickstarter games I've done before, I'll explain as I actually get into some gameplay. In any case, I'm playing Eternal Radiance, a game I backed on Kickstarter. Oh gosh, that's B for accept. Oh, that's weird. Oh, yeah, B for accept. That's gonna take a lot of getting used to. Very Japanese sort of game. In normal, you deal and receive normal damage. However, you deal 25% less and receive 50% more damage. You're 31% and receive. Oh yeah, so no voice acting, by the way. I think that was originally part of their goal. Unfortunately, Eternal Radiance did have to cut back on a lot of its original plans. It was going to have like a lot more sort of like a cinematic sort of feel to it and such, but it didn't achieve its goal the first time. But they tried it again with a more cut down version sort of thing, you know, compromised in certain aspects, which is admittedly something that video game developers actually have to do, you know, actually in a video game sort of in a fully funded with a publisher and everything, they do have to compromise to the publisher's whims and compromise in getting the game out sort of thing in terms of hitting deadlines. So things that they had planned do have to fall by the wayside. And really, that's kind of what happened with this game but with instead being the case of the Kickstarter goal. It didn't reach its original higher budget, but it was able to reach the funding goal on a lower budget. Yeah, so like despite again the cut down budget, they do have quite a bit of sort of like art and such going on. Again, this is a Kickstarter game rather than a full AAA sort of experience sort of thing, so... Oh, I do love the cute little pouty face, and the little blush is also adorable. Yeah, so, like I said, I backed this game on Kickstarter. So it just throws you straight in sort of thing. Again, I guess one advantage for being a smaller game sort of like this is that, gosh, it loads so quickly. Yeah, I must admit, some of these, I'm familiar with like the main characters because I got to see some of the art as it progressed. I must admit, I kind of forgot about this game for a while because that's happens with a lot of Kickstarter games. You back them and then you kind of forget they're a thing for a while because there is a period of silence that seems to happen with all of them where they really buckle down sort of with the game. Some people are concerned about it, but I imagine it's a case of where the last big haul sort of thing or like a serious issue comes up and they kind of admittedly tend to lapse a little bit with the communication sort of thing. But hey, the game did come out, which is great. There's a world that you actually explore, but I like that they didn't bother just do the quick sort of like walk around sort of here. Also, gotta say, love Tabitha's attire. I love that sort of like, I don't know how you call it, I just always refer to it as kind of the village maiden attire sort of thing. It's actually a bit of inspiration for, that sort of attire is actually a bit of inspiration for Nanka's sort of like new attire she's going to be having in the new artwork of her. Admittedly, this is the sort of thing that you can know from reading the synopsis sort of thing, but hey, again, like, they just really throw you straight into it. Well, aside from not throwing you straight into the gameplay, but it's really zipping by quickly. Hey, and yeah, again, that just pops up straight away, just boop. It wasn't going ulcer. Originally I was going to like wait until the ulcers disappeared, but it seemed every time that one ulcer disappeared, a new one popped up. So I figured, I want to actually just play this game in my own time, sort of thing. So I wanted to get this sort of first impressions or videos of done and out of the way. Okay, yeah, so I see this is the sort of thing that, it had to cut around. Originally it was going to be like every town was going to have an overworld sort of thing, but, now they had to, cut back to this sort of thing. Let's get to the training room. Okay. Yeah, plus for back. Oh, X for menu. Okay, yeah, okay. Whoa, interesting. Yeah, I gotta admit, plus for back, B for accept. Really weird sort of combination of sort of things. ZL and ZR to like scroll along. Oh, that's cute. Strange I can't read it. Well, like I press B to, read it, but no, I guess not. Okay. having worked in a school area, I can understand people. It's really annoying, people like that. A lot of times they actually end up doing it via author instead of, you know, the actual book name. But the book name is what you see before you see the author's name. Never trust someone with a sense of humour. Who was it takes them all way too seriously. They're paranoid. See everything as like dangerous types. I've got great sense of humour and I'm just about the most genuine person in the world. Turtle shaped like a rock. What? Okay, I'm really like, was it Kachiana? I've got tea to actually try out here, so... Okay, so I'll try out my tea now whilst I've got time. It's a... where's the information that... A festive spice tea. It's a black tea with a brew time of 4 to 5 minutes, and it's from the English Tea Shop. I may have already had it before, I can't remember. It's an organic black tea with a plethora of festive flavours. Including cinnamon, orange, ginger, cardamom, cloves, nutmeg, and pepper. And I'll be trying it now before it starts to go cold. I've ended up putting quite a lot of milk to it. I put a bit too much milk to it. It just tastes for the most part like a normal English breakfast, but then the spice slowly hits as an aftertaste. It gradually builds up, sort of thing. It's actually really sort of like lingering at the bottom of the tongue right now. But I gotta say, yeah, I think I put a bit too much milk. It's really dampened the spice, but I think this could be a really good tea, you know, if I had less milk in it. And had it when it was a bit hotter. Otherwise, it's very plain with the spice trying to sort of like rise up through the milk, but... Oops. But, you know, you never can, you know, it's always tricky to judge how much milk to put in a black tea sort of thing. And here I accidentally poured a bit too much. But yeah, that was Festive Spice. If I have another Festive Spice in the box, I'll have to try it again. Maybe even without any milk at all. Have it straight. Because it feels like the sort of tea that would be better without any milk. Yeah, I really do love the character designs in this game. I mean, maybe perhaps a little bit too too many details on some of them, but I think that's typical of like a JRPG sort of mindset anyway. I can't remember what country this the creators of this game was from. I know it's not like an English-speaking country. That would explain. I think it's in one of the Asian countries. Again, it would explain why the bottom button here is the accept. Hey, new artwork already. Admittedly, I still haven't actually gone to the combat. It's funny, like, the game boots you into the story real quick, no sort of, like, loading bars or, like, cinematics or, like, things to drag it down. But there's a lot of cutscenes where it would have been probably better if there was a bit of a training session against that sparring dummy from the get-go. I feel would have set off on the right foot, get some action gameplay straight away. But again, there would have been more... Well, I kind of like that you don't have to worry about the sort of, like, walking about the village and all that. What do you want? Okay, yeah, so wow, there's a lot. Okay, so I've got a side quest to go to the marketplace, so I'm now in the marketplace. Okay, maybe it would be a better system would have been set up to actually, maneuver from area to area within these story segmented things. Though, I've got to say, with the style and presentation, the developer's name of Visual Novelaire certainly lives up to it. I like the designs. They're adorable. Also, for all the, talk, goblin dumb sort of thing, they, are perfectly capable of forging weapons and such and utilising them, so at least it's intelligent as, like, the crows and the monkeys sort of thing. No offense, mate, they're goblins. They're usually like the lowest of the low, sort of like enemy crew. So, no offense, he wasn't really that good of a soldier if he's getting killed by a simple goblin. here we go, finally some action time! Heading to Onward? Finally get to learn the controls and all that. I mean, I'm not sure why I'm saying finally, well, it's finally getting to it, but, you know, it's also like, this all feels like, this is all going to be one bigger video sort of thing. Should hopefully be somewhere between the 30 to 45 minute mark. Okay, L to move the character around, that's good. Okay, press Y from weak attack, H from a heavy attack. Heavy attacks will restore mana and further. Okay, new Celeste ability. That was quick. Oh wow, that was quick already. Okay, can. Okay, yeah, just do that as an example sort of thing. Just upgrading sort of thing. There was a quest here to see, what was it? To skills of Squire. Perform a speed roll. Dash charge, and I'm surprised I can't just pick any of these up. Okay, that did not go well. Okay, how about? Admittedly, now I've gone lost toe. Okay, so that's speed roll. Speed roll increases your turn and allows you to charge. Z dash charge. There are two ways from you can. Perform that how I was intending to, but hey ho. Okay, there we go. No idea if I'm assuming I can't pick up any of the items. I guess L was just for the Okay. Okay, so simple system, but it works pretty well. The camera's a little bit looser than I would like, I've got to admit. Admittedly, I haven't been using the lock on, I should probably start doing that. And the environments aren't exactly as well detailed in telling me where not to go, sort of thing. You know, so the leaves, yeah, for instance, you know, little patches on the ground. So it's a little annoying, but not the end of the world. Just makes, you know, funny, because it's not like it sticks out. I guess there's a bit more of a search for it. Took him out before he even got close to me. Took a lot of my magic, but, you know, that shouldn't be a problem because I've been, can easily recharge the magic just by using heavy attack, so. You guys are a real pain in the butt. Yeah, these guys are the real problem. There we go. Because I can deal enough. Well, I must admit, I'm forgetting to defend a fair amount. It's so much easier when defend is like a shoulder button sort of thing. Oh, a slime. Must admit, more aggressive looking slime than I'm used to. Usually they're the cute little fellas. I'm assuming that's a save point. Looks like a save point. Save point! Hooray! Whew. There we go. Oh. Is that everything? Oh, please tell me it's everything. Oh, those are annoying. Don't have healing potions coming out from it though. Ooh, what's this? Ah, this stinks. What? I do again. I love that face. That's adorable. Yeah, that does seem to suggest a bit more to it, sort of thing. What? Oh, strong healing potions. Awesome. Oh, and I've turned a rapier. Regent reaction. What? Okay, what? Which quest was that one? Regent reaction. As an enchanter, you need materials known as okay, yeah, okay. Awesome. Okay, so. Oh, first off, let me. Maybe. Okay, small healing potion. Yeah, the lock-on actually makes it harder when dealing with a group of enemies, sort of thing. Gotta be honest. Whew. Plenty of grey ooze, that's for sure. Nicely playing game so far. Let's continue on. Just haven't been able to find the tail-shaped rock though. Okay, these guys. Oh, I've got a broadsword equipped, so I figured I'd do more damage. Yeah, I went with the broadsword over, you know, pure power over the critical hit chance and magic boost of the rapier. Because I don't use magic too often unless I'm, you know, the enemy's got time to approach me, sort of thing. Which is typically because those big guys, you know, well, really the main problem is those mages. Again, the big guys I could easily take on if, you know, I didn't have constantly being sniped at. Yeah, so. Interesting. I cancelled out my combos there. Hey. I know, a broadsword. You do have like a couple other party members. I think there's only a couple more party members. Oh, no, just standard boxes. Okay. You do get a couple other party members. You've already seen one. One of them I saw off screen, but only through a sort of flashback dialogue sort of thing. This game, once again, although I'm really enjoying this, it once again reinforces the something I mentioned with regards to like Pokemon. You don't always need to be able to control the camera. It'd be better if they just had a, you know, a more solid camera angle than this free roam camera, because controlling the camera kind of annoying in this game. Ah, just three mages on their own. There's no one to protect you. Oh, that might be the turtle. Yeah! Yeah! Huh? Is this? Okay. So, thank gosh, I may have found out. I'll, you know, continue journeying about to see if I can properly find it. What? Map. Okay. Oh. I've got plenty of healing items and such at the moment, so unless the boss is really hard. Yeah, I'll nip down here, see what's down here. Yeah, like I've done some previous videos on Kickstarter, games I've backed on Kickstarter. Which also, by the way, you'll have seen up in the corner, I haven't got the usual Nanka Souldin short start artwork, because as a, you know, doing this with the emphasis on it being a Kickstarter backed game, I'll instead have Liverio C's artwork. I made the kickoff series to promote Kickstarters, but honestly, I didn't end up making many of the videos by the time I had the artwork ready. Reason because that is that often when I'd find a Kickstarter I wanted back, which, well, one, I didn't have much spare money, frankly, so there's only a couple I could really back. But often when I wanted to back a Kickstarter game, or, wanted to help show some support by making a video to promote it sort of thing, the games would usually have already finished their Kickstarter runs by the time I had a chance, so the kickoff videos weren't that helpful. So I kind of decided to make this video as like a sort of end of the Kickstarter thing, because I don't really promote many, I don't really do back many Kickstarters anymore. I figured I'd have this as like a end to the kickoff sort of series with, getting some love to your various artwork sort of thing. Also throw up on screen a bunch of places you can find the various seeds to help support, because at the time of recording there's been some difficult, challenging times due to global situations, but hey ho. But yeah, I didn't get to really use the artwork much, so, which is a shame. Technique manual? What on earth is that? Something that didn't automatically... rolled right into that. You see you guys being a bit of a pain, but just saw the band and decided to join in. Yeah, like I've done other sort of videos, sort of on games I've backed on Kickstarter, such as Flight of Light and Caveman Warriors. I'll have them promoted throughout as I upload this video, but I ended up doing those as Souldin short start things, because I figured I'd, eventually make kickoff video sort of thing, more eventually, but yeah, like I said, didn't come to be. So this way I'm promoting the, doing this Kickstarter video as kickoff rather than Souldin short start. The heavy attacks here is just to make it easier to hit them, sort of thing. Yeah, that's a red glow on that door, so I think I'm not going to go that direction first. But I might as well take down all the enemies around here. Get the treasure chests. If I get enough skill points, I can get the just fully max out the standard attack already. Which would be good to get that out of the way, sort of thing. There's like one to boost like heal in the menu, but yeah, so that looks like it's a different direction altogether. So I'll follow the direction which has a quest marker on it. Yep, that looks to be a fact. Okay, so yeah, boss fight. Wait, what's Marie doing out here? Yeah, okay. Here's where the lock-on's useful. Yeah. Oh, thank gosh I got that air dash thing. Gosh, was not expecting that. Ah, gosh. Yeah! So I didn't even... Wow, that ended up so quickly. I didn't even have time to talk about what I was going to, which was, basically, Caveman Warriors. That's a pretty cool kickoff video I did. That has, well, Souldin short start, but it technically I'll make, throw into the kickoff thing just to boost up this, bolster up this playlist. It is, what is it? It's, yeah, because, it's pretty cool in the fact that it's got, Nanka actually included in the end credits of Caveman Warriors. That's pretty cool. Because that's the tier I was able to back on Kickstarter for it. Oh yeah, she steals the artifact. That sort of thing's sort of like in the synopsis sort of thing, so no surprise there. Also, she's holding it by hand, so... Which they had to... not sure you should really be trying to intrude Marie situation 12Z, and I know human opponent attempts to interfere with the knight's responsibilities. In such a case, the knight to establish his or refer to the situation peacefully. You're interfering... He's 30 feet in front, attempts to interfere with the night's responsibility. Free us to listen to reason. Fred's Canora. Hostility may be unavoidable. Smoke bomb? There was just a flash. Looks like a great smoke bomb sound. Yeah, I've also got sort of like some shots out of another game backed on Kickstarter, Flight of Light, which might be worth checking out because, you know, it's a Wii U eShop game and, you know, those are disappearing soon, so you may want to, if you're interested at all in it, it's a racing game with like a rhythm theme to it, you may want to download it before it's gone forever. So yeah, that was the first boss of, I guess, you know, I was pretty well geared up for it sort of thing. Pretty cool sort of strategies going for it, but I was decently leveled for it, decently equipped. It didn't stand much of a chance. So I'm sure that the strategy that was deployed could have been very interesting. Instead, it's very dead. Have I got the right turtle? See, I can check what do I have. The only one that's a later one, so... It might be that Katrina's thing is a longer ongoing thing, but then I couldn't go back to do the castle at the time, so luckily I've got an early go to go back to it. Okay, here's a shortcut back to... Yeah, so I'll have to check back there at some point, yeah. I'm assuming the other exit is to go towards the new location, so... yeah, so there's a problem. I did kind of interested, yeah, because of course, you know, the actual main problem they were having has nothing to do with the thief. So long as the artifact's away, you know, it's not an issue for them. Like, a part of me thinks I should probably end it with that boss fight sort of thing. But I don't know, there's a little bit of story that might need wrapping up. So I'll see how it goes. If not, as I depart, this will be cheerio. I hope you enjoyed this kickoff video and you should check out Eternal Radiance. I'm lucky I was a Kickstarter backer, so I've got the game, I've got a digital soundtrack and a digital art book. I prefer physical, but you know, you get what you get, and I didn't have as much money at the time. You know, ironically, I may hopefully be getting, well, I may already have a job by the time of this video, but who knows, who knows. So yeah, you know, Thief Got Online. The top priority would have been protecting the person, I assume. Well, it depends. I'm not quite sure. This order seems set up to specifically go after the artifact, so it could be the priority is the artifacts, whereas other kings of knights may be in line to protect people. Okay, she is hilarious. Katrina is hilarious. Okay, so this is kind of interesting for someone who's, you know, again, the rule follower sort of thing, to actually go out of a way to break the rules to try to accomplish this. So yeah, I need to first hand back the grey goo because it sounds like I won't be around for much longer. But yeah. So I'll end it here then, but I'll now that I've got this video completed, I'll be able to spend my time actually playing this game whenever I want, so... Yeah, so again, check this game out and all that, and hope you enjoyed. Cheerio!